Hello, Mr. Dre back with another video, and in this one what I wanted to do was go over mixed numbers and improper fractions and how they are related. Also how to go from a mixed number to an improper, and then vice versa, improper back to a mixed number, right? So we're gonna use these pieces as a tool to for you to visualize what's actually happening when we convert back and forth, right? So right here, obviously, I have 9/4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And each one is a fourth. So we're going to call them 9/4, right? Okay? If we had 1/4, it would just be 1/4. But since we have 9 of them, it's 9 of what? 9/4, okay? So that's 9/4. But we're gonna see if we would group 4 of them, right? That would make one whole because 4/4 is 1. So there's 1, 2, and there's 1/4 left over. So 9/4 actually equals 2 and 1/4. But how do we go back and forth, right? What's the math behind that? This visual kind of shows us why 9/4 is 2 and 1/4, but how do we do it mathematically, right? Well, let's start with 9/4, right? 9/4. We know that a fraction is actually, this fraction bar is actually a division sign. So another way to read 9/4 is 9 divided by 4. So 9 divided by 4, okay, gives us 4 can fit into 9 2 times, and that 2 is going to become our whole number. Since 4 fits into 9 twice, the 2 is our whole number. I'm going to do half of this already before I finish dividing. This denominator always stays the denominator, right? So 4 is going to stay a 4 in the denominator. 4 fits into 9 twice. 2 times 4 is 8, with 1 left over. This 1 becomes our numerator, right? So basically what we're saying is 4 fits into 9 twice with 1 left over, okay? So that's the math to go from an improper to a mixed number. You basically divide. And many of us who know our facts can do it in our head. 4 fits into 9. Oh, that's easy. Twice, which is 8, 1 left over, 2 and 1/4, right? Notice how the denominator always stays the same. The whole number is how many times it fits, and the numerator is whatever's left over, right? Sometimes there won't be anything left over, and it'll just be a whole number. We've seen that before, but a lot of times there's some left over, and that's why it's a mixed number, not just a whole number. Now, how do we go backwards? How do we go from 2 and 1/4 to an improper? Well, I always like to remind myself of a check mark. And the lines of a check mark, this diagonal line reminds me of multiplication, because multiplication has a diagonal line in it right there. And this line going up in the check mark reminds me of a plus sign, because it's the only operation that has a line going straight up and down. So why are we talking about check marks? Well, I'm gonna actually rewrite this. Actually, no, I can do it right here. I'm gonna use the highlighter and watch this. So we're going to start at the whole number. We're going to multiply down and then add up, okay? Start at the whole number, multiply down, and add up. What do we mean by that? Well, watch this, okay? The denominator we already know is going to be a 4. So you only need to go from a mixed number to an improper. You only ever have to figure out the numerator, because the denominator is always whatever it is, right? Since it's 2 and 1/4, it's going to be a 4th. So multiply, start at the whole number, multiply down. What's 2 times 4? 8 plus 1 is 9. Again, look, start at the whole number, multiply down. 2 times 4 is 8, plus the numerator, which is 1, is 9. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 9/4, right? So hopefully that was helpful. We gave you some tools here to visualize what impropers to mixed numbers actually looks like. And then we showed you improper to mixed by dividing, and then something we don't have to do a whole lot, but sometimes we do, a mixed number to an improper by, if you can remember this check mark, multiply down, add up, boom, 9/4, right? So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll catch you on the next one.